All right, let's talk about the Nigerian stock market, the NGX. It might sound complicated, but it's really the engine behind some of Nigeria's biggest companies. And today, we're going to pop the hood and show you exactly how it all works. Nice and simple.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a huge, successful company and just thought, man, I wish I could get a piece of that action? Well, that one idea, that simple wish, that's the entire reason the stock market even exists. It's the place that can make that happen. Now, before we dive in, let's get one thing straight. This is going to be our theme for the day. It's not magic, it's the market. There's no secret handshake or financial wizardry here. It's just a system, a logical one, with rules that make sense. And we're going to walk through them together.
Okay, so first things first. What in the world is the NGX? Well, when you boil it all down, it's basically the main marketplace where you can buy and sell ownership in Nigeria's biggest public companies. It happens every single day.
The official name, as you see, is the Nigerian Exchange Group, or NGX for short. And all it is really is the regulated place where these tiny little pieces of companies, we call them shares, are bought and sold over and over again.
The best way to picture it is like this. Imagine a huge, busy market. But instead of stalls selling yams or rice, you've got stalls for companies like Dango Cement or GTCO. And you, the investor, can walk around and decide, I think I'll buy a small piece of that one. That's really the stock market in a nutshell.
But why? Why does this whole marketplace exist in the first place? Well, it works because it perfectly serves two different groups with two different needs: the companies themselves and, of course, the investors who want to back them.
It's really a two-way street. On one side, you have companies selling off little pieces of themselves, shares, to get the cash they need to grow, to build new factories, buy new gear, or expand. And on the other side, you've got regular people buying those shares, hoping to grow their own money by owning a slice of that success. And let's be clear, a share isn't just some number blinking on a screen. No way. When you buy one, you officially become a part owner of that business. Yeah, it might be a super tiny slice of the pie, but it is absolutely your slice.
And here's the beautiful part. Your financial fate is now tied to the companies. If the business does well, if it gets bigger and more profitable, then the value of your little slice, your share, is designed to grow right along with it. That's the whole game.
Okay, so you own a piece. How does that actually turn into, wealth? Well, for an investor, the goal is pretty clear, and it usually works in three key ways. So the path to building wealth here has three main parts. First, you can profit from the price going up. Simple, right? Buy low, sell high. Second, you can earn dividends, which are basically cash payments from the company. And third, when you combine those two over a long time, you get to build some serious long-term wealth. Let's just focus on that first one, price growth. Imagine you find a company you like and you buy shares for, let's say, 1 naira and 20 kobo each. Then, the company has a great year, other people get excited about it, and the price gets pushed up to 2 naira a share. If you sell then, boom, you've just made a 66% gain on your money. That's price growth in action.
And besides the price going up, you've got dividends. Honestly, the best way to think about a dividend is just as a thank you gift from the company to you, the owner. When they have a good, profitable year, they might decide to share some of those profits with their shareholders. It's like a little bonus check in the mail. I know these ideas can feel a little up in the air, so let's ground it all with a simple story, an analogy for what long-term investing is all about. Let's call it planting your financial seed.
So think about it. Buying your first share is like planting a mango seed. It's this small, simple act you do today. It doesn't feel like much at the moment, but inside that tiny seed is the potential for something huge down the road.
But here's the thing about seeds, right? They don't turn into trees overnight. They need to be nourished. And in the world of investing, the most important thing you can give your investment isn't water or sunlight. It's patience. It's having the discipline to not dig it up every 5 minutes to see if it's growing. You got to let it be.
And if you can do that, if you can just commit to being patient and letting that seed grow, one day you'll get to harvest the fruit. That small investment, left alone for years, can grow into something really substantial, giving you financial rewards season after season, just like a big, healthy mango tree.
Phew. Okay, we've gone through the what, the why, and the how. So let's just boil it all down into the key takeaways, the things you absolutely have to remember from all this.
If you take away anything today, let it be these three things. Number 1, the NGX is simply Nigeria's stock market. Number 2,
Companies use it to sell shares to get money to grow bigger. And number 3, people like us buy those shares to make money from price growth, collect dividends, and hopefully build wealth for the future.
And this brings us right back to where we started. The market can look really confusing from the outside, I get it. But at its heart, it's just a system for connecting companies that need money with people who want their money to grow. It's not magic, it's just the market.
So, we'll just leave you with this final thought. Now that you get the basic idea, the question isn't about the market anymore. It's about you. What financial seed will you plant today?